Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, hello.
Okay, this is a late night podcast for us. This is like the most up-to-date information you're going to get.
I was just going to say that. I'm like, you're going to be listening to this less than 12 hours from when we recorded it.
This is fresh.
Mm-hmm. Kristen just
fresh and tired.
Just came back. Where did you come back
from? Came back from the big drop-off at Ohio State. It was a big day for both of us. Like Jack and Olivia started their senior year.
I was not okay this morning.
You went back to bed.
But I didn't go to sleep. I laid there. And
you were like stressing about...
No, I'm just honestly, she's been a real gem lately. And I was kind of like, I wonder if she is okay because she's been not nice lately. And I think she's just a little stressed out about all the senior year stuff that comes. So, but
Jack was not.
Jack is a boy.
Jack was not stressed about anything.
We did all.
He was up late last night doing all of his final math. Pre-work.
Well, that was part of
from
the
whole summer.
Also, is that they had the whole summer to do this
and then they
work,
just wait.
And they waited, so that stressed her out. And she's got an SAT this weekend.
But she had hers done before Jack.
By hours. She finished yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally by hours.
Jack finished at 11 o'clock last night. But it was fresh. He had it fresh on his mind, Mr.
Absolutely.
Tier.
It was purposely done.
He just wanted to really roll in there and know the information.
Right. But yeah, so she was stressed about that. She's stressed about taking SATs. Then there was all the fun senior stuff that she wanted to do. Senior sunrise. She decorated her car.
She did a cute poster.
She did a cute poster. She wanted to wear cute, all of her friends wear senior shirts and jeans. Have you seen the jeans that they decorate? But they didn't have time to do it. So it was a whole thing. So yeah, but whatever. But I mean,
I feel like in 1 year's time, from when the Campbell started to so much has changed, all the trends, making the senior pants.
That weren't a thing a year ago.
Taking your little kindergarten backpack back to your senior day.
That is something, but we don't have hers anymore.
Oh, I saved all the backpacks.
We don't have it. But
we had those on display at her grad party.
But I did make a cute little photo, sign for her to hold up this morning with her kindergarten picture, her first day of kindergarten. And then I made her a cute little gift basket with all these fun treats. Nice. And it was Swedish fish, and it said, "You're officially a senior." And it was just a bunch of cheesy stuff like that. It was really sweet. But as big of a deal as that is, I feel this is a huge
It was fun.
deal.
So we shipped Jack off to his first day of school, packed his lunch. We got to get back in the groove of that.
Oh my gosh, I have to pack lunches.
I have to make a sandwich yet and a couple other things. But then the truck was loaded. We headed down to Ohio State and we dropped Campbell off. So Campbell is at college. She's not even here. She's literally in her dorm room. Isn't this crazy?
Do you know that whenever...
It's so exciting.
I was thinking about this, and whenever we have dinner together, which is usually at least once a week, but Liv will always Olivia, she's off and about every single wherever. And she'll always be like, is Campbell coming? Because if it's just you guys, she'll be like, whatever. But if Campbell's coming, she'll try to make sure she's home. And so I thought about that tonight, and I was like, she's not going to care anymore because Campbell's not coming anymore.
It'll be different. I'm the only girl human. The boys told me I have a girl dog and I have a lot of girl sheep.
That'll be
so they were trying to tell me that
it's not the same. They don't get
it.
I'm still the only
girl
one that sits down to pee.
I know. So it was very exciting. I have to tell you, I heard a lot of things, a lot of mixed emotions. Social media tries to tell you how to feel or think or what it should be for you.
Moms of 2026 seniors, moms of 2027
yeah, and
seniors.
I feel like every person's different.
For sure.
Literally every situation is different. So no matter how you react, it's not bad, it's not good. It's just how you react naturally. So we had a really fun day. It really was fun. And let me just tell you.
Wait, there were no tears at all?
No tears at all.
So the only reason I'm a little not surprised, but both you and Campbell, because you guys are so similar to Olivia and I, when you're, I don't know if it's just a mother-daughter thing, but you are each other's best friends and worst enemies when stresses are high, right? You are the person that's there for each other, but then you're also the one that's for me and Olivia,
gets the lash out.
Right. I am her person to lash out on and vice versa. Mm-hmm. And today could have been
maybe she's in her dorm crying right now.
She might be, but
I don't think so.
Today
she's at a
could
party.
have been a really stressful day for you, and that could at times create a lot of stress, which would create specifically for Campbell. Campbell will cry sometimes because she's
she
Olivia
gets
in that circumstance.
when she gets really
really overwhelmed and upset, and that really proves like just because that's her reaction, right? That's
Yeah.
not like not a good or a bad thing. It's just like her reaction. And so like she must have felt very comfortable.
Yeah, we had a great day. So we
Yeah,
loaded up.
that's
I do
really
think
good.
that when we loaded up and like our guys were coming across the, like on the tow motor, like they were starting their day for work. And we were talking to David and he's like, "Oh, Campbell, are you leaving today?" I'm like, "Yep, we're moving her into college." And he's like, "Oh," like, and I think then she's like, "Well, I got to go say goodbye." Like, so she came to all the barns, like she did chores. And she's like, "Well, what's Willie going to do? Like, the dogs aren't going to know what to do without me." I'm like, "That's kind of true." So then she had to like give the dog his egg because he loves eggs. Like ever since he was a puppy, we didn't realize it at the time, but he would go in with the chickens because we wanted him to like the chickens. But he liked going with the chickens because he liked to go take an egg.
He was getting treats.
He was getting treats. So she gave him an egg and then she gave him some Cheez-Its because all of our animals like Cheez-Its.
Why wouldn't they?
If they see you open a bag of chips or like some bag, they like all pay attention. Like the pigs, the dogs, the cats. So she did all of that. And so I think of like that moment, I'll have to ask her after, or maybe if she listens, hi Campbell, if she was like getting a little teary-eyed to leave. But then she was great. Like we had such a nice day. The Mount Scholars program, the society is amazing. We literally pulled up, which first of all, I always wondered how this worked, but they have like bumper curbs that they add to the bumpers at Ohio State, like bumpers they add to the curbs.
Oh, like just for moving.
Just for moving. So you can
so it's
pull
like
up.
a ramp right
It's
there.
like a little mini ramp that you pull up on and you drive on all the sidewalks.
Genius.
So
Like,
they have a
who
whole
thought of
thing.
that?
Well, they clearly did when they laid out these dorms.
Yes.
So we pulled in the dually 3500, which did not appear that she had a lot of stuff. Like it did not fill the truck, which was impressive.
I
And
think that when you have all of these new items in your home, you're like, holy
seemed
cow,
like
it's
a
a
lot
ton
of
of stuff.
stuff.
Right. But then once it actually gets there and you're not bringing in all of the other stuff from home, you realize it's
Yeah.
probably not that much.
so we pulled up and the first thing was they're like, "Is there a kid in the back?" And Bill, because it was Bill and Aiden, so they rolled the window down and they're like, "We're just going to come over here." And like, "What's your room number?" And she's like, "I don't know." Like she's like, but it takes them like 27 steps to get into the system to like look it up. She's like, "I think I'm 213, but I don't even know." And apparently her roommate did the same thing. So anyways, they're like, "Yep, you're right. You're 213. And so then you pull through and I don't know, they had like 20 Mounties waiting there. They unloaded our car, our entire vehicle. Campbell did not lift a thing. They're like, no, we're here for you. Like they unloaded the whole truck, put it in bins, rolled them up. They were sitting outside of a room in less than 5 minutes.
That's
from
impressive.
truck to dorm.
That is
It was
impressive.
crazy. They had music, balloons,
Now, was her roommate
signs.
moving in at the same time?
Okay,
or
so
was
I
she already
do
there?
have a comment on this because you read a lot of things that you and your roommate should not move in at the same time because it's a lot of chaos. But if you didn't move in at the same time, how would you discuss how you want your room laid out?
Or like who gets what bed and
And they
who-
talked like McKenna brought the rug and the ice machine and like we brought the little whatever rack that goes over the fridge combo and like McKenna had the lamps and we had the ottomans and the headboards. It was like we had a bunch of like different things. So I thought it was actually great. So her mom and I were cleaning, like I mopped all the
So
floors.
they were moving in at the same
They
time.
moved in at the same time. And so they washed the walls and we washed the windows. And actually, it was way cleaner than I expected it to be.
Do they clean? But they clean it when kids
Well, they
move
have to,
out,
but when they
right?
were there this summer for camp, it was dirty. So they must have like come in and done another clean. Since that we weren't in her exact dorm,
Right.
but like a different one. So that was nice. So it was really kind of nice to both be there. Then they can figure out like how they wanted the room to be laid out and all those things. But it was really nice. It was great. We had a wonderful little time. Then we took a break and we went to lunch at the Varsity Club. And then our friend Steven, who works at Ohio State, came over and he works in international admissions. And so he had a bunch of like, I guess I don't remember what they call them, but the different countries. So like Canada, India, China, the major countries that Ohio State has liaisons at. A bunch of their people were in. So he was like dressed in his like a tie and dress pants and stopped over and it was fun. But he was very humorous. I'm like, "So Steven, what do you think that they should be doing?" And he's like on campus and he's like, "How old are you guys?" And we're like, "Okay, not 21 things."
Right.
So, but it was nice. It was fun. It was a nice little connection for them.
That's
so it was a
exciting.
good day. It was nice. The room is adorable. They're right on High Street.
And she does not start classes till what, next week?
Tuesday, a week from today. So she's there a whole week early, and they have a whole week of things planned.
I was going to say, so what does she do all day?
Well, nothing till 9:30 tomorrow. They have like seminars to go to for their program. They will do community service. They have different like things. They have activities. They're going to a Clippers
every day they
game.
have stuff planned out.
Every night they have an activity. So it's like sand volleyball, capture the flag.
She's at summer camp.
Pretty much all planned activities, and everybody seems so nice and so friendly. Like the guy that lived in her dorm last year, he's like, I was a 213. He's like, take care of her well for me.
Aww.
And somebody else was like, you're lucky. He was really clean. they were. So it was just like people were very friendly. So it was nice.
That's so exciting.
So yeah, it was good.
It's just like feels like so surreal. Like I was talking
It
to
is
some
weird.
other moms today just about like, holy cow, how are we here? Like how did
Goes
that
so
happen?
fast. I mean, when you have little kids and you're in the thick of it, it seems overwhelming at times. It's tired. Like you can't wait to get those kids to bed so that you can like do housework. Oh, like the days are longer. That's what Parker wanted to have. They wanted to have a friend come over tonight. He had to go get the friend and bring the friend back. And I'm like, you know what, Parker, I just need you to be home. Like I need a night where I'm not worrying about you driving around because I worry when they're not here. And it's not a bad, like overwhelming worry.
But
it's just like,
you're not at peace when
I need to know
out.
that you're home. Like I worry about other people driving on the road and hitting my child and, all the different things that the parents worry about.
Definitely like,
Not an unhealthy worry.
No.
But it's just a normal parental feeling. So when you experience that, it's normal.
We were kind of making fun of Tom a little bit the other night because Olivia wanted to go. She went to a concert at Blossom, and we had kind of not been so comfortable with her going.
This is the rap one?
No, this is, she went to Riley Green, a country concert.
Oh. Why did she want to go?
Why didn't
why didn't you want her to go?
Just because Blossom is not like...
Well, listen, I went to Blossom. I thought it was totally fine.
You went to Blossom for the Cleveland Orchestra.
It was
it's
great.
Different. A regular concert at Blossom can be very overwhelming. The parking and driving there is atrocious. Blossom, to be very clear, is probably the one of the coolest music venues I've ever been to. Like, I absolutely love going to concerts there.
It's like Polaris Amphitheater used to be if you lived in the Columbus area a really long time ago. It's that now.
Or like in Pittsburgh, they have like, what is it called? The Schnikes. Now I can't remember it. I don't know. But anyways,
something similar.
Yeah, it starts with an L, and I can't remember it. I don't remember. But anyways, it is one of the best amphitheaters. I mean, people come from all over to go there, and it really is a cool place. But the parking and the traffic getting in and out are just atrocious. It's like there's one way in, one way out. It's terrible. And it's all one lane.
Parking too.
We did. Like we literally went with.
That's the only way I want to go to Blossom.
Right. Like we went to the VIP. We had VIP access. So it's like very, very different from. It's definitely not the same. So we were just nervous that she would like not know where she was going, and he tracked her the entire time, like literally to the point, like he was like, she's walking from the car.
She's on the move.
Right. And I'm like, what
He's
are
like,
you going to do?
Father of the bride.
Literally. I'm like, what are you going to do when she's in college?
Well,
like,
I'll tell you what Bill did. We're in the car driving, and I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm writing my post that I posted on social media. And he's like, well, she's walking. She's out of her dorm. Looks like she's walking towards Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A. Certainly she wouldn't eat at Chick-fil-A on her first night. Oh, I think she's at Chick-fil-A. She's having dinner. She's on her way back. I'm like, oh my God.
This is what Tom does. And it was funny because my neighbor was over, I don't know, someday last week. And we were having a conversation about the same thing. And she said that she tracks her son all the time. And you actually do not track your kids.
So I do not.
You
and
do not.
Bill does. Here's why Bill tracks them. Bill tracks them because he's the lenient parent. He just wants to know what they're doing because he likes.
That's Tom.
He just wants to know that they're having fun.
That's
like
Tom.
with friends. We're doing like all the cool things. Now sometimes he gets frustrated. So here's the worst part. He'll get frustrated, but then he won't tell the kids. Like I will be like, oh, you never told me you were home last night. And oh, by the way, that's not an okay time to stay out.
Correct.
Last day of summer. I'm like, I don't care. Don't do it again. So I get to be the meanie person. And he's just the person that gets mad about it and doesn't say anything about it.
We had a similar circumstance the other night. Olivia asked if she could have
Was
some
she a
friends
Dairy
over.
Queen?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I had one at Dairy Queen.
Oh, I heard, but Bill told me this story actually.
Yeah.
But I don't think Dairy Queen's open that late.
Shocking.
Weird.
I thought it was.
Weird.
I was convinced it was.
No, Olivia slow played us Sunday evening and said, can I have some friends over? Sure. How many? What do you think? I don't know. Not a lot. Just the girls and like a couple other. Okay, 25 people. 25 people. Asked me if I knew these people. I don't know these people. I don't know who any of them were. And Tom is like fuming. He was so mad. And you want to know what Olivia did, which was not her smartest move? She's like, Dad, don't pretend you're mad. You know you love this. Oh, Liv. Oh.
She dug herself a grave.
Rookie mistake, girlfriend. Know your boundaries. Know your limits. Know your audience. Like, he was like, it's one thing on a Friday or Saturday night. I got to work tomorrow. No. And
this was like Danna a couple years ago on that sleepover.
I literally said that. I did lose my mind a couple years ago. I said, oh, really? You have to work in the morning? Hello. Guess who has to work in the morning every day, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday during the fall? And these kids have friends over. But regardless, like, she called him, and she's not wrong. Like, he loves to, like, act like I'm talking quietly. But, like, he wants to act like he's, like, the cool parent. And he's so cool with everything. But he's not. He's having panic attacks. He'll be
it's
like,
called parenting. You should parent, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, you should parent.
He'll be like, you can stay out until 1 a.m, and then he won't go to sleep, and he's tracking her the whole time. And I'm like, okay, like, you have to make this decision. Like, are you comfortable with her staying out, or are you not? Like, make the call. And he is psychotic.
So I have a couple other things I want to talk about before we run out of time.
Oh, this is one you really have to talk about, because in
so,
all the years I've known you, this hasn't
well, that's
happened.
like the side burner thing. So, but in all the years when you're a child, I made fun of Bill for this. So it lasts, 4 years ago, because Sam's a senior. Sam's still out west. We think he's coming home because he's still in Washington. We're
Is
not
he going to college?
We're not sure. We think he's going to be back. So he joined the family page, or whatever, the parents of the class of 2027 page. And he would like read it. I'm like, Bill, this is so boring. Like, you're literally reading the page. Well, I understand it now because I didn't find it funny at the time. I feel like they're funnier now than where
like what people
Bills
are saying.
would have been seeking roommates. Okay, listen to a couple of these things that are in the class of 2030 page, parents of, or whatever, of the class of 2030. So there's different things, like they'll talk about, oh, my child's looking for a roommate. Well, if your child can't find a roommate, and like after they've been in school for 3 years, there might be something wrong with your child.
Well, and
go for a
also-
single, or get an apartment that's a one room.
Right.
So today I was talking to Campbell's roommate's mom, because we all went to lunch, which was quite delightful. And she's like, oh my gosh, do you ever read that page of the parent? I'm like, yes. She's like, did you read the one with the massage chair? I'm like, I did. So this parent legit gets on the page and says, does anyone know that of anywhere on campus that my child can get one of those massage chairs? Because, he has afforded that luxury at home, and I'd really like to find it on campus somewhere for him. So then someone else writes back, are you being serious? Like, what's wrong? My child's mental and physical health is very important. He's got bad backs and hips.
So this
bad
makes
back
me
and
nervous
hips.
only because
So
people
that's
say
funny.
you find your spouse in college. Like,
Yeah.
what if your kid ends up with that kid?
Your kid, but this is the best one. And I did not read this one because I have not frequented the page because I've been busy with other things. But she said, did you read the one about the ferret? And I'm like, the ferret? No. She's like, someone got on there and said, my child has a pet ferret and really needs to bring the ferret with them
No, they don't.
to their dorm.
No, they don't.
Do you think that would be okay?
Do you think I can send this lizard I have back here to
So
college?
I'm
with
like,
Olivia?
oh, what is it? An emotional support ferret? Like, okay, first of all, ferrets are disgusting. Like, a ferret bit my sister's finger off, like when she was 4. Their urine, like they're disgusting. They'd be like, that's like, oh, it's so gross. I'm like, oh man, the things that people are, it's humorous. I don't even know that it's all real. I think some people try to make these things up, but it is really entertaining. So you are going to want to get on
Well,
the class parents of when your child goes to
Once she finally
college.
decides where she's going to go, we have to make our way through SATs and Common App and all the BS that comes.
Yeah,
with
you got to
this
get there.
first.
You will get there. You are coming. December is going to be here far sooner than you want it to be, and then you'll be like, you'll know, and it'll be good.
I hope so, because it is a very stressful time in our house.
It is. There's everything is stressful to a point. It's how you manage it. She's going to get through it. It's going to be good. Everybody does. Okay, and so the next thing that we have to talk about, since we're already over time, but last week we mentioned my finger, and I actually had to go to the doctor.
So I have known Kristen, I don't know if it's like 7 years now.
I oftentimes just self-remedy things.
So, well, and things that I think that you should go to a doctor for, she doesn't.
And it all turns out fine.
It does. I do wish that you would go a little more often. Maybe you just probably could use a checkup once in a while. But regardless, it's fine. We won't get into that. But she showed me her finger the other day, and she said, I have a little cut on my finger, or I had a little cut, I think. I'm not really sure, but I think my finger, my cuticle is infected. So I'm like, well, let me see it. And her finger was the size of my big toe. I'm not describing that correctly.
It was pretty big.
I feel like her pointer finger
I do have big hands and big knuckles anyways, but this was excessive.
It's the only part of Kristen's body that's larger than my body. One time when Bill tried to buy you a bracelet, my wrists are smaller. Apparently.
Yeah, I have big bones.
But that being said,
it was bad.
I would say it was the size of a roll of quarters.
Probably. So Bill made me an appointment, and Jack had to go get his meningococcal vaccination, which has Olivia done that yet?
No, we have to do that.
So I was very angry with him because I'm like, it's going to be fine. But at the same time, I'm like, there's too much going on. I can't get sick. We have a lot of things.
Not about getting sick. It's about losing an extremity.
It wasn't that bad. However, Jack's like, I'm going in with her. So then Campbell's like, well, maybe I want to go. I'm like, okay, well, the whole family isn't going to see if they have to amputate my finger, which Jack was prepared. And so anyways, I had to get an antibiotic, and then I had to get a topical, and I had to take it every 6 hours.
It didn't work. It still looks ugly.
Well, it is way better. But so last night, it was okay, so it turns green. There was a lot of color going on.
She showed me her finger yesterday morning. And
most people would have gone to the ER. But
100%
we're
she
not
should have
going.
gone to the ER. 100%. They would have lanced it there. But when she showed me her finger yesterday morning, it had about maybe 2 millimeters of white above her cuticle.
Which was pus.
Mm-hmm. And by the evening, that 2 millimeters had turned into maybe 6 millimeters. I'm like, it's growing.
Which was good. The infection was vacating.
No, the infection was growing. It was not
anyway, so
vacating.
Tom helped me out, and he we did a little incision.
He did a little surgery.
And so, but it was one of the most painful things I've endured, and it made me just feel sick. I felt yucky.
I was holding an ice pack on her back.
It was not a good thing.
Genuinely, I thought you were going to pass out.
I was almost going to throw up.
I thought that was,
it hurt
that
so bad.
vasovagal reaction.
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to pass out.
So today it is so much less swollen. The infection is nearing completion.
All is right in the world.
It is. So thanks to Tom. And it doesn't hurt as much. If I bump it, I'm not crying.
You still need to take the antibiotic.
Oh, yeah. I'll still take the antibiotic. But I'm not going to wake up in the middle of the night and do it. I had to wake up in the middle of the night and take medicine because it hurts so bad. It was pulsing. So anyways, we are completely out of time. But it's been a really fun podcast recapping my day. And I didn't cry. I did really well.
I'm proud of you. I'm really proud of you.
I think it's such an exciting time. And plus, I'm going to see her on Friday when I'm on campus. So it's going to be good. Until next time, friends, we're mismatched.